Good afternoon, fellow punchers. Mickey D back with you here on Friday. It's between 2:15. I'm getting it recording this because something has cropped up that I have to take care of for a few hours, and it'll be up in the evening. But I need to record it now. I see there's big gambles on in Tramore. A horse 100 to 1 into evens, another 66s into 5 to 4 or something. It's a big gamble in our race that Natural Look is in. Tony Mullins, they're all connected. So I don't know what's going on. We'll soon see. I thought we may be up against it this evening again with Natural Look, but we'll hopefully not. But a good winner last night with Boundless Ocean. It finished the day off all right for us. To the pity about the one yesterday that with the double, the finished second. Modern News, but we're not doing too bad. We're ticking along. We're chugging along nicely in the middle lane. I have a few for tomorrow. It was hard to track them down, but on the bus early this morning, Des Gibbons was first on, followed by E. Dunn and Owen Bergen, and Owen was offering to help me out. Well, I need a lot of help. You'd want to be very patient. I'm new to all this modern technology. I was a late starter. I only purchased my first laptop there about 2 weeks ago. I'm able to turn it on. That's about it. Paul Nolan. Thanks anyway, Owen. Paul Nolan was on the bus. Mary O'Connor from Cork. I think they're living in Douglas. She landed pushing an empty wheelbarrow. She was over in the west for a few days there, and she had all spent. I remember she telling me years ago, her husband Matt, he used to dabble in a bet now and again, that she said the only thing he knows about horses is that he can back one in under a cart. So maybe he improved, or I don't know, maybe he gave them up altogether. But she's looking to make a few pound anyway after spending all. Probably spending his money. Rob the Old Mongoose and Life of Razor, two great bus characters, were in great form. And then Hoax. It was his first comment yesterday, and he put up Rotten Row or Rotten Row. That's an each way bet in Tramore, and it won at 25 to 1 for Tony Mullins. Maybe that was sent out as a scout to see how fit the one is for today or this evening. There was a few messages left to say that they backed it. Craig Sutherland, he had Sly Madam yesterday. It was 13 to 2. Eamon Kelly was barking like a dog. He backed Who Let the Dogs Out. And Jonathan Wiggins was on Dora Penny. He said in for a penny, out for a pound. Gaz C from D5 was in great form, as was John O'Halloran, Martin Hayes. Dave Kelzer was in from Galway, and the full Curragh, he flew in for the first time. Tomorrow the big handicap race is the Ripon, the 250, the Great St. Wilfred Handicap, over 6 furlongs, 15 declared. 4 favourites in the last 10 years, but there has been an 18 to 1 shot and a 25 to 1 shot. The shortest price favourite actually was 4 to 1. There was 2 of them. 4 of the last 5 winners were a 5-year-old, and they were all drawn in double digits. My selection is Misty Grey, trained by Tom Dashcombe. It's top weight. It's rated 110. It dropped in trip to 6 furlongs the last time. I tipped it up when we backed it in Chelmsford. It broke cleanly in behind the pace, and it won snug enough in a good time. Normally that has ran at 7 furlongs and a mile. It ran behind Pogo a couple of times and good horses, but it seemed to relish the drop in trip. I know it had ran at 6 furlongs before, but it was as a 4-year-old and as a 3-year-old. It went up 4 pounds. It won off 106, but that claimant jockey, Jameen, he's riding fairly well. I think he has 6 winners and 8 places in his last 24 or 25 rides. But this was second to Langquash in a listed race, and it faded late. And he's going all right, Dashcombe. Lately, it sort of, the stable has improved for him. This was 20 to 1 yesterday morning. I backed it at 14s yesterday. I should have mentioned it last night, but I was waiting to do it this evening, because it's into 10 to 1 now. They're paying 5 places, even though there's only, I think, 13 in the race. No, 15, sorry. But they're paying 5 places. £2 each way. If it breaks fairly decent, it should definitely be in the money, I think, with paying 5 places. £2 each way at 10-1. The 255 is another sprint race, 6 furlongs in the Curragh. Prisoner's Dilemma. It's his best distance. He's rated 103. He's carrying top weight. Joey Sheridan is taken off 3. But the last 2 runs of 6 furlongs, he was first and third. Since then, he has run at 7 furlongs and 5 furlongs. The 7 furlongs, he was 4th in a Group 2 to Order of Australia, and was 3rd to Eris and Syke, and Moss Tucker was 2nd over 5 the last time. The big danger is Goodnight Girl, 5th in the Curragh handicap, and that that form has worked out well. So Pint Win and Prisoner's Dilemma, I've no prices on that, and a .5 reverse forecast. Prisoner's Dilemma and Goodnight Girl. The 8 o'clock in Tramore, it's a 2-mile race. Barometer, who was running on 2nd for us in Sligo recently, over 1-5 to the Truant. That night we went for the double in Sligo, but he seemed to be tap for toe and the turn for home that day, but he was running on to the line, and I'm just hoping that Colin Keane, who is staying loyal to him, that he hopped off, and he says to John Joe Murphy, we'll step him up in 3 furlongs in Tramore, similar sort of a track, and that we might get the biscuits or the bread. So there is another one in the Curragh that I might put up in the description. I'll see later, because I got when I was doing my notes there earlier, I got a phone call. I have to do something for a few hours, so I'll be gone, and I won't be in the comment section or anything, but I'll be back tonight. I have a match, umpiring tonight, a match as well, an under-20 championship match. So I hope it's not too hot anyway, or else I better get into the shade. It's very hot today. It's a day for the beer garden, but we might get that tonight. Anyway, bash the bookies, over and out.